started on part 9 of my Garden Romp Octagon. We're going to be working up butterflies this section. Getting started on round 54, we joined with a slip stitch in this half double crochet, which is the 4th to the right of our chain corner peak there. Now, if you're carrying up your yarn, you can start with a chain 2. The repeat for this round is to work a half double crochet in the next 4 half double crochets. If you're joining in a new color, you can work a standing half double crochet. If you're on your repeats, you can work a regular half double crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Next, we're going to work a half double crochet V-stitch in that corner peak chain space. So half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet in that same chain space. We're going to skip that first half double crochet, and then we're going to work a half double crochet in the next 46 half double crochets. So continue working across a total of 46, and I will meet you when you're done. I just finished my 46 half double crochet, and that brings us to the end of the repeat, back to where we started. Those 4 half double crochet there. So between your half double crochet V stitches in the corner, in between those you should have a total of 50 half double crochets. You can continue repeating that around 7 more times, joining with a slip stitch to your beginning half double crochet, and that completes this round. Getting started on round 55, you're going to want to use a butterfly color. I'm going to be using purple today. And getting started on the repeat for this round, we want to work a 3 double crochet cluster in the second half double crochet to the left of a chain space. So in the corner peaks, we have that half double crochet V stitch with the chain space there. So this is 1, 2. Working in that stitch, I'm going to work the first one as a standing 3 double crochet cluster. On your repeats, you can just work a regular 3 double crochet cluster. So to start, wrap your yarn around your hook a couple of times. Insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook. Make sure to have at least 1 more loop on your hook. Now we're going to yarn over, insert your hook into that same stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook. You'll now have 3 loops, yarn over, insert into that same stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, draw through 4 loops on your hook. That is your standing 3 double crochet cluster. Next, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to skip 1 half double crochet and then work a 3 double crochet cluster in the next half double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. Do that 2 more times, yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. 1 more time, yarn over, insert into that same stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. Yarn over and draw through all 4 loops on your hook. So that's our 3 double crochet cluster. Now we have a little repeat that we need to do a total of 8 times. We need to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to skip the next 3 half double crochets, so 1, 2, 3, working in the next a 3 double crochet cluster. So 3 little clusters in the same stitch. Yarn over, draw through all 4 loops on your hook. Chain 2, 1, 2, skip the next half double crochet, working in the next a 3 double crochet cluster. That's the little repeat that we need to do 8 times. I've done it once. I'll show you again. We're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip the next 3 half double crochets, 1, 2, 3. 3 double crochet cluster in the next. Chain 2, 1, 2, skip the next half double crochet, 3 double crochet cluster in the next. Oh, I lost that one. So that's the repeat. I've done it twice. I need to do it 6 more times, and I'll meet you at the next peak. I just finished my last repeat. I'm at the corner half double crochet V-stitch, and next we are going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
That brings us back to where we started.
And that is the repeat for the round. You can repeat that 7 more times. And then when you're done, join with a slip stitch to your beginning 3 double crochet cluster. So
that completes this round of work.
Getting started on round 56, we're going to be working in round 54, which is this brown round here. And we're going to be pushing round 55, which is this purple one, to the back out of the way. To get started, we're going to be working in the corner chain 1 peak space there. And we need to work a half double crochet V-stitch. So getting started on the repeat for the round. If you're just getting started, you can work a standing half double crochet. If you're on your repeat, you can work a regular half double crochet, chain 1, and then half double crochet in that same chain space. Now we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have a little repeat that we need to do a total of 8 times. So we're going to skip this next half double crochet, and then we're going to half double crochet in those next 3 half double crochets. So only working in those. There's 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to do that a total of 8 times. I've done it once. I'll show you again. We're going to skip this next half double crochet. We're going to half double crochet in the next 3 half double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've done that twice. Do that 6 more times and I'll meet you at the other end. I just finished my last repeat. Next we're going to skip this half double crochet, and that's the repeat for this round. It brings you back to where we started. So you can repeat that 7 more times and join with a slip stitch to your beginning half double crochet. Getting started on round 57, we need to pull the chain 2 spaces from round 55. So our butterfly colored round is my purple. We need to pull the chain 2 space that we made between those clusters to the front through those chain 4 spaces. Now we have a repeat to work 8 times. And then within that repeat, we have a little repeat. So I'm going to get started on the little repeat, and that is to work 3 double crochet in the chain 2 space to the left of a half double crochet V-stitch. So if you're working your first one, you can work a standing double crochet, or if you're on a repeat, you can work a regular double crochet. There's 1, 2, and then 3. Chain 2, 1, 2, and then work 3 double crochet in that same chain 2 space. There's 1, 2, and then 3. Chain 2, 1, 2. So that's our little repeat.
We need to do that 9 times. I've done it once.
I'll show you one more time. So in the next chain 2 space, pulling it forward, I'm going to do 3 double crochets. There's 1, 2, and then 3. Chain 2, 1, 2, 3 double crochet in that same chain 2 space. So 1, 2, 3. Chain 2, 1, 2. That's the little repeat. Continue repeating that across.
I've done it twice. I need to do it 7 more times, and I'll meet you when I'm done.
I just finished my last repeat with a chain 2 here, and we're back to the beginning where we started. This actually needs to be a chain 3, so I'm going to chain once more, and then that completes the repeat. You can repeat that 7 more times, joining with a slip stitch to your beginning double crochet.
That completes this round of work.
Getting started on the butterfly bodies. This is not originally in the pattern, so there is not a round number for it. We're just going to add it in. So this is an optional round if you want to work the butterflies bodies included, or if you want to do them individually, you don't have to do this round. So getting started on this round of work, you can start by looking for this chain space in between any of your butterfly clusters. So you have a butterfly, and between those 2 clusters at the back, that chain space. We're going to work a double crochet. I'm working a standing double crochet for my first one, and this is a little repeat we're going to do around the entire piece. It's really simple. Next we're going to do chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to work a triple crochet by inserting our hook through the back of this chain space, working in this dip stitch here, our triple crochet. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So we just need to repeat that around the entire piece. So I'll show you again. Double crochet in the next chain space between those clusters at the back. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Triple crochet in the next butterfly by inserting our hook through the back into that stitch. We're working a triple crochet. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So that is what we're working around, and even when you get into your corner peaks
With those half double crochet V-stitches.
same thing. We work that chain 4, find that chain space, double crochet in it, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, working the triple crochet in the next butterfly, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So repeat that all the way around, and I'll meet you in the next round. Getting started on round 58, we're going to be working this round in the skipped stitches from round 56. So these stitches in here. And to get started on the repeat for the round, we need to work a double crochet V-stitch in our corner peak chain 1 space. So to do that, we're working a double crochet. If it's your first one, you can work a standing double crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet in that same chain space. Chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to single crochet in the next chain space from our last round, and in that triple crochet of our butterflies. Chain 2, 1, 2. Now we have a little repeat that we need to do a total of 8 times. We need to work a 3 double crochet cluster in the next 3 skipped half double crochets. So these 3 skipped stitches, we're working in them and only in them. Yarn over, insert your hook into the first stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. So we've made our first cluster. We need to make a cluster in the next stitch, yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. So we've made our second cluster. Now we need to make our third. Yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2. Now with 4 loops on our hook, we're going to yarn over and draw through all 4 loops on our hook. That's our 3 double crochet cluster. Chain 2, 1, 2, single crochet in that next chain space from the last round, and the triple crochet of our butterflies. Chain 2, 1, 2. So that's the little repeat. I've done it once. I'll show you again. We're going to work a 3 double crochet cluster over those next 3 skipped stitches. So working our first cluster, second cluster, and then the third one with 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, draw through all 4 loops. Chain 2, 1, 2, single crochet in the next chain 2 space from our last round, and the triple crochet of our butterflies. Chain 2, 1, 2. So I've done it twice. I need to do it 6 more times, and then I'll meet you at the corner. I just finished my last repeat, and that brings us back to where we started. You can continue repeating that around 7 more times. Join with a slip stitch to your beginning double crochet.
That completes this round of work.
Getting started on round 59, we would have joined with a slip stitch in this double crochet to finish off the last round. If you're carrying up your yarn, you can start with a chain 2. If you're changing your color, you can start with a standing half double crochet, or if you're on your repeat, you can work a regular half double crochet in that double crochet. Next, we're going to work a half double crochet V-stitch in our chain 1 space. So to do that, we're going to half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet in that same stitch.
Skip the next double crochet.
So now we have a little repeat that we need to do a total of 7 times. Getting started on that little repeat, we're going to work 2 half double crochets. There's 1 in our chain 2 space. There's 2. half double crochet in the single crochet, 2 half double crochet in that next chain 2 space, 1, 2, and then half double crochet in that 3 double crochet cluster. So that's the little repeat. I've done it once. I'll show you again.
2 half double crochet in the next chain 2 space.
There's 1, 2, half double crochet in that single crochet, 2 half double crochet in the chain 2 space, 1, 2, half double crochet in the 3 double crochet cluster. So I've done that twice. I need to do it 5 more times, and then I'll meet you when I'm done. I just finished my last repeat. Next we're going to work 2 half double crochet in the chain 2 space. So there's 1, 2, half double crochet in the single crochet, and then work 2 half double crochet in that chain 2 space. There's 1, 2. So that's the repeat for this round. It brings you back to where we started. You can continue repeating that 7 more times, joining with a slip stitch to your beginning half double crochet. Getting started on round 60, we would have joined with a slip stitch to this second half double crochet to the right of our chain space here. So for this round we need to work a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. You can start your first one with a chain 2 if you're carrying up your yarn. So there's 1 and then 2. Now we're going to half double crochet V-stitch in our corner chain space. So half double crochet, chain 1, and half double crochet in that same chain space. First, we're going to start by skipping this half double crochet and then working a half double crochet in the next 53 stitches. So half double crochet across, and I'll meet you when you've done 53 half double crochets. I just finished my last repeat and it brings me back to where I started 2 stitches before that chain space. So you can continue repeating that around 7 more times, joining with a slip stitch to your beginning half double crochet. When you work this round, you should have a total of 55 half double crochets between your V stitches. That completes this section of work.
For more crochet patterns, tutorials, and yarn shop, please visit my blog, dearestdebbie.com.